Hey, so thanks for joining me. This week I am going to talk about don't hide your mistakes, and here is why. So I've been guilty of this a little bit. When I go on, I worry about what I look like and what people are going to think of me. Like, I don't particularly look like how I look at the moment, but what I've just decided to do this video to create it. I've been making these videos for a little while. As you know, every time I do them, when I click, I think, oh gosh, that's awful. But you need to make the mistakes to learn. So they're not really polished. These videos are not really polished. I've got a bit of paper here that I read with my notes on. I sit at my son's computer table. I've got a book here, covering here, because I couldn't work out how to sit without looking awful. So I thought, oh, the book looks good if I cover it there. So if you're worried about mistakes, please drop me a 1 if that's you. If you are worried about making mistakes, that'd be fabulous. So I don't even know, you know, the subtitles that are on here, my son had to show me how to do them. I didn't know how to do that. If I hadn't got my son, I still wouldn't be having subtitles on here. You wouldn't be reading the subtitles. That just wouldn't be happening, because I'd have no idea how to do it. So it's all about asking people and making mistakes. So I made a few videos and my son went, oh, you need to put subtitles on it. So then he taught me how to put subtitles on it. Sometimes making mistakes is good. So I wouldn't say that's a mistake, but say you put a video out there and there was no subtitles on and someone said to you, oh, you need to do subtitles. The thing you should be saying is not taking the criticism, but saying, oh, okay, how do I add subtitles? How do you do that? Can you explain to me how you do that? And hopefully they will show you, because if they don't, what's the point of them saying that to you? That means they're not being very nice to you. So I have just created a story. I'm not very happy with it, don't like how it is, but I've put it out there anyway. I've got this top on, you may be able to see it in my Facebook stories, might have put it in my highlights, and I'm not happy with it. I go quite a bit through it, but I just did it. I wanted to go out there, I wanted to do it, and from the mistakes and from what I don't like, I'm going to learn from that and move forwards. Sometimes you just got to share it. So if people are looking at you and you're making mistakes, they're going to think, actually, if she's doing it, I can do it. If he's doing that, I can do it. So sometimes making mistakes is a good thing. You've got to show you're human. You've got to show that you're capable of making mistakes. Because if you come up and you turn up and you're all positive and you don't stumble over your words and you don't make a few mistakes and you don't go and you don't do like the looking down like I have, how are you going to get anybody that follows you to want to approach you? Like, no one's going to want to approach you, are they? If you're perfect, people are going to get scared of that and they're going to be like, don't know what to do. Like, if you show that you're vulnerable, if you show that you make mistakes as well, people are going to be more likely to approach you, more likely to talk to you, more likely to confide in you. And it took me a long time. This is something that held me back a long time. Tell me if this is you at all. Was worrying about making mistakes, worrying about not doing it perfect. So do you know what I did? I just froze, didn't move. Too worried about making the mistake, so I won't do it, or avoid that situation, or I'll go to another situation. You can't do that. You have to make mistakes to improve. You have to make these mistakes. Have a look at my posts. Like, I haven't had, to be fair, everyone on here has been so supportive of me, and I just couldn't praise you all enough for the support that you've given me. And at the end of the day, if you don't like what I'm doing, if you don't like what you see, that every time someone leaves, that creates me another raving fan, another fan that wants to watch what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm looking up because my son's playing computer. Well, he's not playing, he's gone out, and I'm looking at his computer game, distracting me. See, I just want to put all these things in here because I do think you need to see that you don't have to be polished, you don't have to be perfect, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm trying to help people reset the mindset, not have the mindset that I had for so long. I've done this for 10 years, and every time I've got so far, this has held me back. What are people going to think? What about this? What about that? What if? Don't do what I did. Don't have the what ifs. Make the mistakes and learn from the mistakes. Make the mistakes, because otherwise you're just going to hold you back. If you don't make the mistakes and you don't take the action, you're just going to stand still, and standing still doesn't get you anywhere. Just take that from me. I hope you've got some value from this. I try and do these once a week. I do this round, like I work full time basically, so once a week is pretty much I can do at the moment. But please, if you get any value from this, please let me know. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to look into for you, anything that you suffer with. Even if you message me on the quiet, I won't say, oh, I'm doing this video because such and such said this. Just let me know what you're struggling with, because 9 times out of 10, I've probably had that struggle. I could go into a long story about all my struggles, but I have spoke about it before on here. I know there's new people that are following me. I will share the story. I had a lot of medical issues, which then caused other issues. Thought I had like depression all my life. Turns out it was a medical problem. Goes on. So I've probably got the t-shirt. I know I look like I'm sitting here like full of balling, full of confidence, but I don't have that. I've just got to a point where I've stopped caring and I'm moving forward. And at the end of the day, we're living our lives. We're not living other people's lives. Most people are probably not even going to remember you. Like when it comes to it, most people will say, who was that? Oh, you worked with them. Oh, did I? So that's the truth of it. I know that's quite brutal, but that is the truth of it. A lot of people, you'll get the few people you will stay friends with forever. You'll get people who you work with and you're nice with at the time. When you see them, you say hello. And then you'll get other people that couldn't care less whether they ever see you again. So there you go. So I hope that has helped you. I do write notes down, so I try and keep on track, but I might go off track a little bit. So that's why, don't hide your mistakes, and here's why. So I hope you've learned a little bit from that. Thank you for watching me, and I will see you again next week. I don't have set times, I just try and fit it in when I can. So thanks for watching, bye.